All right, today let's talk about trying new things and implementing change. So early in my career, when Service Express was much smaller, I had the philosophy of ready, fire, aim, which meant like don't spend too much time thinking about it. Get ready, try stuff, right? Aim later. We tried a lot of stuff as we were figuring out our business model, what worked and what didn't, and that worked really well for us at the time. It was sort of crazy days early on. We were learning a lot and figuring out a lot. And so if you're at that point in your career or you're at that point in your business, I think you have to move with that speed, because if you spend too much time analyzing things, I think you're not going to move fast enough that you need to. And your business is smaller and much more agile, and mistakes aren't as big, don't affect as many people. And so I think you can recover quicker. And so, I've always valued action. I've always been the, God doesn't steer a parked car. Like, get out there and do things, try it. Here's my thing. Try a lot of stuff, keep what works, fix what doesn't, and what you can't fix, trash, and try something else. And so, again, early days, ready, fire, aim. Well, now, we've gone from 15 people to over 400 people. We've gone from 4 offices to 46 offices. And so now that ready, fire, aim mentality can cause a lot of chaos. Like, it's just too big to do that and affects too many people. And it's hard to reel back if something doesn't work. And so now what we do, and a phrase I use a lot, is think big, start small, scale quickly. So what that means is you want to continue to think about big ideas. You want to continue to think about change, about evolving and growing your business and yourself, right? The mistake I think people make is they try to make huge sweeping change. And I see that with leaders in Service Express sometimes. They'll come to me, they'll want to just make huge sweeping changes. And this is a problem for 2 reasons. One, what we're doing isn't necessarily broke right now. Maybe it's not going to get us to our ultimate goals, but we're okay for right now. But we need to start smaller with change. So I think they think too broadly on that, and then they don't chunk it down. And so we think start small, right? Jim Collins says fire bullets, then cannonballs, which is take an area, test it out, try something new, test it, do the same thing. If it's working, okay, invest a little bit more. If it's not working, change it, adjust it, test it again. Testing is the key part. You got to measure everything so you know whether it's working or not. Once we've tested it and something new is working and we're gaining traction and gaining scale, then we scale quickly. Then it's time to go. But now it's been fully tested, it's ready to go. Again, the problem I think people is they want to come in and skip the start small, skip the testing, and they just want to make sweeping change. And that's where you lose me. If you come into one of my meetings and you just want to make sweeping change across the whole company, not knowing if it's going to work or not, I'm going to be real resistance to that. But I love change. I embrace change. We need to evolve. Think big, start small, scale quickly. That's how you do it without messing everything out. So go try this stuff, right? So speaking of which, go try this and let me know how it works.